Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And hey, y'all, it's me again, Savannah, back at you with another one. Y'all, guess what? We're doing a Mouthful Monday. What's Mouthful Monday? Mouthful Monday is when I come to y'all and I want to talk to y'all because Wednesday and Friday just aren't enough. I got other stuff I want to talk to y'all about. I missed y'all. So what I want to go ahead and talk about is just sort of catch y'all up on what's been going on. So I am now back in school for my second semester. I am back at Tougaloo College, HBCU. Shawty. I'm getting my degree in mass communications with an emphasis in journalism. So I know y'all have noticed my setup has changed a little bit. I am not in front of my bookshelf. I am in front of the bookshelf at the International Museum of Muslim Cultures. That is where I work in Jackson, Mississippi. Y'all should come and check it out. Don't come tripping though. I'm just saying, you know. No, my job is not sponsoring this video, but I wanted to let you all know what I got going on. And this is a big part of what I got going on. It is such a blessing for me to work here. If I had not been working here, the book would have never come out. So being a museum docent at a museum that we really are trying to get the viewership up. The exhibit that I work at is called Muslims with Christians and Jews, an exhibition of covenants and coexistence. And it talks about just that. It talks about how the three Abrahamic faiths are a lot more similar than they are different. And it talks about some of the very unique tenets that they have within the three of wishing peace upon each other, wanting one human race and one humanity with no superiority, and believing in the divine unity, or Tawheed as we call it in Islam. And so we put forth that, but then that scared me. So we put forth that, but we also put forth the covenants that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam had with different Christian and Jewish and pagan societies and communities around him in order to form a harmonious polytheistic society. And we're putting that forward in order to try to do that again. That is really the end goal. But I say all that to say right now this exhibit is still pretty new and we are in the Bible Belt, and a lot of people don't want to talk about unity and cohesiveness and coming together and loving one another, which that's what I'm all about. So I am super blessed, alhamdulillah, to work at this museum. And if I did not work at this museum, I would not have completed my book. So y'all, I wrote a book. Okay, so no, all right. This is called What Happened While I Was Waiting, a collection of poeticisms by Savannah WILLIS. Look at that. Look at it. Yes. But okay, so this book, I'm just going to read to you the back blurb to let you know what the book is about because I think it perfectly sums it up. But if not, we'll talk about it afterwards. These words have come together over the course of 16 years to map out the journey that I have set out on. This voyage towards self-understanding and acceptance takes pit stops along consensus, concord, and coalition. Winding the roads of personage together, I welcome you along my adventure. Guiding you along the tour of my life through crossroads, forks, wrong, right, and U-turns, this journey has just begun. Terminus yet to be determined. No off-ramp in sight. This, my first letter to you. This poetically penned postcard. So, I started writing poetry in the 7th grade. A few things were happening. I had a few questions. I didn't know who to talk to, so I didn't want to talk to myself. I was always told that you're not crazy if you talk to yourself, but you're crazy if you answer yourself. And I mean no offense by using the word crazy. However, I didn't want to be that, so I wrote things down, and that's how you get the first section of this book, which is called Before There Were Words. And it's just, obviously, there were words. You've heard me say that before, but I didn't know what to do with the words, and I didn't know what the words could do with me. So I just kept writing, and I'm a little bit of a pack rat, so I didn't throw anything away, and things just kept going and kept going. And then when I turned 18, well, I think I was 17 actually. I think I was 17, about to turn 18. My birthday's in December, so it's like, you know, the whole year happens and then I actually turn another age. So sometimes it's a little difficult to keep up with, but I'm pretty sure I was 17 when I moved to Atlanta, or 18. Who cares? It doesn't really matter. I started the idea and the concept of letters from Atlanta, and letters from Atlanta were just that. They were letters from Atlanta, but it's so funny, like I addressed them to Atlanta as well, because I was really searching for self and searching for home and what that really meant. But when I moved to Atlanta, I was not ready to move to Atlanta, and a lot of stuff happened when I moved to Atlanta. So I came back home, and that's when I realized Mississippi is my home, and God put me here for a reason, and there are some things that need to get done, and maybe I'm the one to do them. Maybe y'all are the ones to help me get these things done. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You can't forget about your country cousins down here, because everybody, at least if you black, everybody got a cousin or some sort of kinfolk in Mississippi. So we about to change this country from the bottom up. Why not? You know what I mean? I think that's the best way to do it. So I came back home and life happened while I was here, and I decided one day, hey, this writing thing that I'm doing, it's not going to go away. I'm not going to stop wanting to express how I feel. I'm not going to stop using the pen to really help draw the picture of what is happening in my life. It's not going to go away. So it's like from Sister Act, you know what I'm saying? And she's telling, Whoopi Goldberg's character is telling Lauryn Hill the story about the book Letters from a Poet, which I am going to read, manifest. It's going to happen. Y'all gonna hear about it on Mouthful Monday. Manifest. Alhamdulillah. Anyway, freaking, if you wake up every day and all you think about is writing, you're a writer. The young poet was asking the more mature and established poet to tell me I'm a writer. If you wake up every day and you think about writing, you are a writer. Now, she was telling her that story in, I mean, everybody's saying Sister Act too, Back in the Habit. But if you haven't, if you've been under a rock, she was letting her know that you're a singer. If you wake up and all you think about is singing, then you're a singer. If every moment of your day you're thinking about singing, then you're a singer. So I am a poet, whether you like it or not. It ain't about you. Alhamdulillah. Anyway, so that is how this book came to be. That's another thing that's going on with me. By the time this airs, I will have performed at the 2MM MLK Night of Culture America. I got a question, or I question America. Ooh, my bad. Fannie Lou Hamer quote. Yeah, so I will try to upload some footage of that performance, and I think it's gonna go fabulous. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. But performances are coming, more books are coming. I actually am working on my next project already. I am claiming 2020 is going to be everything that I want it to be. This 30 before 30 is going to happen. We're going to talk about the 30 before 30 next Monday. Y'all, in case nobody told you today, I love you. Thank you. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you follow me on all of my social media platforms and subscribe to this channel by clicking right here. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share, and to be notified whenever Savannah Speaks uploads a new video. Make sure you ring the bell, y'all. Ring the bell. In order to support the work, make sure you become a patron. Get your copy of What Happened While I Was Waiting, a collection of poeticisms by Savannah WILLIS, available now only on lulu.com.